Hello everybody, Calamity here, and welcome to my first video on the new endgame mode with the Stygian Onslaught. I have zero idea what this game mode is about. I just know that there's co-op in it, but I haven't seen like any of the gameplay of it, what monsters we're going to be fighting, how it works. This video isn't going to be a guide, so to speak. It's going to be more like my first initial thoughts, my reactions to what this mode is going to be like. But you guys can help me out too as well. Like if there's parts of this mode that don't make sense and you guys want me to and there's like stuff you want me to explain more in a future guide, I'm more than happy to like help you guys out. But for now, let me just take a look at what's going on here, because yeah, I just went through all the dialogue and here we are. So it says you must select a difficulty for the Stygian Onslaught challenges. As the difficulty increases, the challenges will start featuring ley line disturbances, which will affect combat. Your opponents will also grow trickier to deal with. So there's 5 difficulties? That's a lot. Does that mean I have to do the fights 5 different times? Completing a more difficult challenge will also let you attain the rewards from the difficulties below that. Oh, okay. So you can just start with the hardest one you can do, and then... Alright, that's cool. After you enter a challenge, you must head to 3 separate battlefields and complete 3 time-limited battles. The challenge is considered complete for this difficulty once all opponents in the 3 battlefields are beaten. So it's just bosses? Looks like. You can invite teammates to take part in co-op challenges while in co-op mode. When multiple players enter the challenge, your opponent's combat power will change to that of the corresponding co-op difficulty and will not continue to change based on the number of players doing the challenge. Co-op challenge results will be recorded separately, and you can check said records at any time. However, only single-player mode challenge records can be displayed. Oh, that's fine. I don't care about records. Make sure I understood that right. So you can invite people to join you. So it says when multiple players enter the challenge, your opponent's combat power will change to that of the corresponding co-op difficulty. So they scale and will not continue to change based on the number of players doing the challenge. What does that mean? It says so. When multiple players enter the challenge, your opponent's combat power will change to that of the corresponding co-op difficulty and then will not continue to change. So even if... Oh, so if players leave for whatever reason in between, it's not gonna scale back down, is what I'm understanding? Dang. Don't rage quit on your friends or your randos then, they're just gonna have a harder time. So select challenge difficulty. So there's 5, but I can't go to menacing or fearless first. I have to go to hard. Set rewards. Wait, what? In challenges on hard difficulty or higher, after completing each battle, you can claim the corresponding rewards from the selected domain of blessing. What? So I'm just artifact farming? But really on bosses? Okay. Well, I am building Skirk at the moment, so sure, let's go for her artifacts. This one. We'll leave it as is, but that's cool. You can set your own artifact pieces. I'm guessing they have all the sets available. Yeah. Battlefield 1 is the Hydro Tulpa. 2 is the Lava Dragon, and 3 is the Secret Source Automaton. So, wow, I can understand why you need this on co-op now, because not everyone's going to have 3 teams ready to go. So in normal, advancing, and hard challenges, you can adjust your party composition before every battle, and there are no character restrictions. In co-op mode, the leader shall select and start the challenge. Press the button on the left side of the minimap to review the challenge information. Oh, this thing? So this is just telling us how the Tulpa works. So I guess in future guides I shouldn't have to explain this to people anymore. It literally tells you. So I'm just gonna mention that from now on. Like, hey, bring. It does say Pyro has an advantage. You can also do Dendro as well for Bloom, Bloom/Hyper Bloom, or Burgeon if you want. I guess I can add extra information like that. And then this one. What's this details button? Oh. I'm blocking it with my VTuber model, but there's a details button if you want, like, just the important bits. And then the details gives you, like, everything in full-on detail. Okay. I understand. So, battle preparation. So, for this one... Exalted ones? What does that mean? These characters will have their max HP, attack, and defense increased by 20% during the challenge. Oh, okay, so heavily favored characters. I was gonna say, why does bring an exalted one for the... I'm guessing it's across all 3 fights. And of course, Skirk. Where do you start the co-op thing? I don't even see the co-op. Maybe I missed the match button. But I'm okay just doing this on my own. I don't need the help. But it's cool that the option's available for those that need it. 0 energy. It's not good. Oh, I missed. That's not good. It's okay though. This is not hard though. I mean, that was no harder than fighting it normally in the overworld. In fact, that might have been easier. It was only level 90. Okay, so we return. Oh, what's this? Wait, you have to use resin for these? Huh? You have to use resin for your rewards? I thought we were getting them for free, like the boxes you get in Spiral Abyss. What is this, though? Apparently I can only do it a certain amount of times, and then I have to challenge again. No, I don't want to challenge it again. We go to the second one now. So it's another combat event with 0 energy starts. Is this going to be the new norm? Pretty easy. I mean, even faster than my Natland team. I don't like the fact that we have to use our resin, though. That's so weird. Why would they make us use our resin? I'm not a fan of that at all. Why couldn't we just get boxes of the artifact set that we want? You know? But alright. We'll roll with that for now. So, next one. Did we get any Primo gems for doing this, by the way? And we can also see our friend's score. Oh, dang. Sam already did it. Alright, so the last one is the secret source. It should be pretty easy. I mean, it is easy, at least. I don't know about the 4th and 5th difficulty, though. We'll see how much harder it gets. Ouch. Alright. That was pretty fast. Over and done. So what happens when I fill this up? There's like a gift, but I'm not even getting anything good in this. It's also a nice way to get some extra companion. It's just like running a domain, I guess, right? So we completed all 3. You can continue the challenge the next time you enter. Okay, but what are the rewards? Am I missing where to see that? Alright, so I completed it and it's kind of just here. Oh, here's the rewards. So for every 120 dire prestige gained, no limit, you will earn an additional 5-star artifact. When you reach 1200 dire prestige, you will earn a dire commendation. What is that? What's a dire commendation? Oh wow. Okay, so at least all the Primo Gem rewards are going to be here. So Dust of Enlightenment, for those that haven't been playing Genshin and you're just curious about this item, this allows you to reroll artifacts. Like, let's say you get that cracked substats on your artifacts, right? Like the crit rate, the crit damage, energy recharge, etc., etc. And then that one bad substat, like flat defense or something, and all of your upgrades went to that flat defense. That sucks, right? So this Dust of Enlightenment is supposed to allow you to basically reroll the upgrades, and you choose the one that you want to be upgraded. So, you know, instead of it all going to flat defense, at the very least, you can say like, hey, can you try to go for crit rate instead or crit damage instead? And that's basically what these are. So that's nice that they're giving you these. So this is kind of like the combat modes we've been seeing in the past, where the easy, or not the easy, but like you only need to do hard for all of the Primo Gems, and we just got 450, which is kind of nice. And then the other two, you are gonna be missing out on these, which kind of sucks. If you can't do difficulty 4 or 5. I haven't tried them yet. We'll try them in a bit here. I don't know what this is though, this 1200 thing. Someone's gonna have to let me know. I'm curious. There's disturbance outbreak time remaining 9 days, 12 hours. This is a short time span for this event. Usually, I thought it's gonna be like Spiral Abyss or Theater where we have like a whole month. So we only have like 10 days? Or 9 days? How do I choose my... Oh, we are on Menacing. I see. Okay. It says they change when you go to higher difficulties, but looking at the details here, it doesn't seem like there's anything different. Unless I'm missing something. Other than they're just gonna be tankier, right? Level 100 instead of level 90. So let's go ahead and just set up the same teams we had in the first one, and then we'll go from there. All right, so we're back in it. Oh, okay, what's this? In Menacing, Fearless, and Dire challenges, characters that take part in one battle will not be able to participate in the following ones along with their equipped weapons and artifacts. Oh, that's fine, because I'm using 3 different teams already. I already kind of figured that's what it was going to be like, so I kind of already like adjusted to just using 3 different teams, but I can understand for, you know, for other players out there that don't have the option to have 3 different teams like that, it's going to be a lot harder. So in single player challenges, you can adjust your party composition before every battle. However, if you modify a composition that already has challenge records, you will have to reset that corresponding record. Additionally, when you complete a battle, if you have a character in your current party who is using weapons or artifacts used in other battlefields, you will have to reset any conflicting challenge records if you wish to save the current one. Does anyone really care about their records? I don't think anyone's caring like, oh, you beat it in like 40 seconds. Good job, you. I think as long as we beat it and get the rewards, we're chilling. I mean, some people like to be competitive like that. In co-op mode, the leader shall start and select the challenge, and no one will be able to adjust their party composition or their character's weapons and artifacts during the challenge. Press the button on the left side of the minimap to review. Okay. Alright, so we just go again. So it's just boss fights on a short timer. Let's see how much harder is it now? Like, as long as I get the boss kill, I think that's all that matters, right? There's no, it's not like Spiral Abyss. This one's very tanky. This does not bode well for me on the next difficulty. Ooh, that was a little close. That was a little too close there. Holy. We got it though. This is only difficulty 4. I don't know if we make this. This is gonna be a little close, but we're trying. Oh, it's so close. No, we're like right there. Challenge again. Alright, hopefully we get it this time. I feel a lot more confident. Uh-oh. Maybe? It's so close. There we go. Alright, better. Oh, okay. There you go. Okay. I'm gonna have to use one of my fragile resin here. Oh, hey. Nice plunging attack piece. So we're good there. Alright, let's go for the next one now. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do difficulty 5 at this rate. We'll see though. Ooh, that was a little close. Alright, we got it. Alright. So we got difficulty 4, which is pretty nice. I do not care about the records. Like, I'm just happy if I beat it. I'll go ahead and use a fragile resin. Why not? It's the first time. So, obtained phase rewards. I mean, I guess for the video's sake, I could try doing difficulty 5, but I don't think we're gonna do it, dude. I don't think we're gonna make it. So, this is what's confusing to me, chat. Take a look at this. So, for completing Fearless mode on higher difficulty in single player mode only, I thought the whole point of this mode was to play it like, you know, you have the option to do it co-op if you're struggling. But then here, they gate the hardest rewards behind you having to do single player. Like, you can still do co-op up to, it looks like you can do co-op up to difficulty 4, which is fine. But then here? Huh? All of a sudden we're being mean and you have to do this on your own? That seems really strange. And then here it looks like we have, I guess we'll be coming back here to farm our artifacts now. I guess I should just stick to, I don't know if it matters, but do we just stick to difficulty 3? Or like, maybe difficulty 4 to just get more of the prestige points, I guess. I think that's why you would want to do the hardest difficulty you can. Otherwise, you would just stick to hard or easy or something. And just get your artifacts and then progress on this. I guess this is a nice alternative to having to do the same domains day in and day out, but it's not that much better. It's weird that you have 33 days here, but then there's different... It's gonna reset every 10 days? I'm a little confused on how that works. But let's go back to the challenge one more time. Oops. Like I said, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do difficulty 5, but yeah, Fearless ain't happening, bud. It's 105. We'll see how tanky they feel, though. If I feel like maybe I can do it, maybe we can try to push through, but you got a good sense of these things. Oh, I'm gonna miss. Oh, never mind. Holy crap. I'm barely doing... I haven't done any damage to it. What is this? Did he get healed? And a shield? No way. Oh. That killed me. Alright, I don't even have to keep playing to tell you that this isn't happening with how little damage I did in half the time already. Or maybe a little under half, but still. It should not be that far away. Like, I'm not killing that thing from that far away. Wowie wow. They turned up the difficulty there. I don't think I could ever beat... Like, this is one of my best teams that I have on this account, and I don't see myself beating that boss. Maybe with the Skark team, but you can only use Skark once, and you'd probably want to use her here. Yeah, we were barely beating 4, as I was mentioning this earlier. So, I guess that's it for this, this new mode, and I guess I'll share my 2 cents on it while we're here. Right, so the Stygian Onslaught. Kind of a weird event. It's definitely a lot of stuff going on, and we can definitely see the influence of past challenge or combat events coming back to haunt us, I guess. Like, one of the things being we start off with no energy, and we have to have the increasingly difficult challenges, and like it's starting to come full circle, so to speak. But my first impressions of this event are not that great. We only got 450 gems for doing... I mean, granted, it's gems, so I'm not gonna complain, but 450 gems every 10-ish days is okay, I suppose. I'm guessing the next cycle means it's gonna reset our prestige progress, and we're gonna have another set of bosses to work with. I don't know. It doesn't feel unique and different. Like, at least with the Imaginarium Theater, you're playing with a bunch of new power-ups. Like, if we use the latest iteration, for example, they're trying to make you use Dendro and Cryo, which is not something we've ever had to do before. Whereas in this game mode, you're not really doing anything different than you've already, been doing. You're just fighting bosses you've already fought, with characters, with some characters having like a slight boost to their stats, sure, but there's nothing different. Like, Spiral Abyss is already that mode where it's like, alright, we're gonna test your characters in the purest form, or at least it used to be until they started adding buffs to 412. But now we have this mode where it's kind of like, what's special about this? Is this just supposed to be a break from having to farm the same domains over and over again? Like, would I rather fight 3 bosses instead of going to the domain 5 times? I guess. I mean, it's different and more engaging in that sense, but I would rather just have... If you guys have seen how domains work now, you guys know when you get to the end and you pick up your artifacts, it tells you your options. I wish they could, like, say, hey, use all of your condensed resin in a single go, so I could just do the domain once, and then use all of my, resin that way. Because here, I'd be using 3 condensed resin at a time, and then I would have to do another run where I use 2 condensed resin and then just my regular 20 resin on the last run or something. Like, that seems awkward. I'm not a fan of... That's the other thing. I'm not a fan of the fact that we have to use resin to claim our rewards here. I wouldn't mind if this gave us free artifacts, but we should just get the boxes that we get from Spiral Abyss that give us the free artifacts already without having to waste our resin. So this feels very not well designed. And if we want to talk about difficulty, I'm all for it. Like, give whales something to, like, give them something to engage with, something challenging for whales. But the fact that they're gating one of the valuable reward behind it, which is the artifact reroll feather thingy, that kind of sucks. Because at least in the combat events, I could tell you guys, like, hey, at least, you're only missing on some weapon enhancement crystals and, like, 10k more or something. Whoop-de-doo. But here, it's like, hey, you're missing something that could help make building your characters a lot easier, the feather. So having that be gated behind a really difficulty, so to speak, kind of sucks. And then they introduced co-op in this event, or sorry, in this mode, but then on the hardest part, where most people are gonna struggle and then probably need help from other players and other whales, they're like, nah, in order to get the rewards, you have to do it single player. So, I mean, on the bright side, at least for those that are newer, those that are struggling, don't have well-built characters, you can do co-op, at least like on hard difficulty, for example, and get all your rewards there. And that's all the gem rewards, so you're good there at least. But then for those that are completionists, or those that want to challenge themselves, or those that want all the rewards and stuff, and you just want more feathers, well, unless you're very invested in some of your characters, difficulty 5 is going to be very difficult for you. So that's, again, really weird design by Hoyoverse on this event. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the new Stygian Onslaught. I'm kind of curious to see what y'all are saying about it, and if you haven't tried it yet, let me know. And in future videos, I'll try to make guides if I can, for just these modes in general, because it's content. But I will definitely not be doing difficulty 5 guides. I would love to see someone beat difficulty 5 on a free-to-play, you know, C0 setup. And 4-star weapons. I would love to see that. If anyone can pull that off, that's very impressive. But that's gonna be it for me. This is gonna be I was planning for this to be kind of a long video because I wanted to just check out everything that this mode had to offer and give my thoughts on it, and that's exactly what I did. So next time you see me, I'll probably it'll be a way shorter video, I promise, and we'll just dive right into it. So thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you like this kind of content, and I'll see you on the next one.